Hey everybody, it is Leanne, the lawyer, and I'm here on location in the outside. And as a lawyer, this is not my space. Uh, I'm generally used to being inside of an office or locked in some kind of a dark room where people don't generally interact with me on a regular basis. So this is kind of fun for me. Now, I'm in the outside, but let me tell you a little bit about the outside. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm doing some investigative reporting right now. Through those trees, there is something that we refer to as a house. Yes. And since we're in the outside, the stuff around me, the trees, the leaves, the ground, everything, this is called property. Now, these may be new terms to you. They're very comfortable. I'm very comfortable with these terms, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about properties and houses and such. Okay, so are you ready? Because today we're talking about types of deeds. Now, there are three very basic types of deeds. I'm not going to go into great detail. For the purposes of this video, we're just going to talk about what those three types of deeds are. Okay, so let me give you a scenario on the first type of deed. Now, this first type of deed is called a quitclaim deed. Okay, that sounds really fancy. It's just the word quit, like I quit, I give up. Claim, like, hey, I claim thee as my own. And the word deed. A quitclaim deed goes something like this. So you're looking for some property. You're looking to buy a house. You're looking to buy some land, right? You're very excited about your life right now because you're about to make a big purchase. So you see a guy walking down the neighborhood, and the guy says, "Hey, you looking to buy?" And you're like, "I guess so. I'd like to buy a home." And he says, "So, yeah. So I got like this house, and it's on some land, and you want to buy it?" And you're like, "Oh, that sounds fantastic. Tell me a little bit about it." "Yeah, I don't want to give you too many details. I just want to tell you I got an interest in this piece of property. An interest. And let me tell you, you're going to want this interest." And you're like, "Oh, well, that sounds very fascinating. I mean, this guy is very convincing." And you say, "Okay, so how do I go about purchasing this?" He says, "Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to give you this very special kind of a deed. It's called a quitclaim deed." Yeah, that's right, a quitclaim deed. And in this deed, I'm going to give you my interest because I know you really want my interest. And you're like, "Oh, well, sounds very good, but maybe I should talk to somebody first before this is a really big purchase. I mean, we're talking of tens of thousands of dollars. Into the six figures. I mean, I'm not sure if your interest is worth this much money." And he says, "Let me tell you something. This interest is worth this much money. So you're going to buy it, like right now." You're like, "Yeah, let me think about it." Now, you, Madam and Mr. Buyer, were very smart to stay away from the quitclaim deed. Seemed a little sketchy, didn't it? He wasn't very descriptive, didn't tell you really what he had. So you're a little nervous. So you go to the next guy. And the next guy says, "Hey, look at my house. Very nice house. Would you like to buy it?" You're like, yeah. Now tell me, do you have an interest in this home?" See, because you're learning something, because you talked to the quitclaim guy. And interest is important. "Oh, yes, of course I have an interest in this home. I own this home. This is my home." And you're like, "Wow, okay. Okay, good, good. Can you tell me a little bit about, is there anything I should know?" "Well, I'll tell you what. Since I've been here, everything's been fantastic. And in fact, it's been so great, I'm going to guarantee you, I'm going to give you a warranty that says, hey, since I've been in this home, since I've owned this home, everything that has happened has been on the up and up, and I'm going to warranty everything since I have been here." That is called a limited warranty deed. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds much better than that quitclaim thing that guy was talking about, where I was just getting an interest and he really was sketchy on the details. Now this person's saying, "Hey, I'm solid." But then you start thinking, now wait a minute, well, what about the people that came before you? Did they mess up anything while they were here in this house? And the person says, "Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm going to limit my warranty to me because I'm not going to guarantee what these other people did while they had this property. I'm just saying." All right, so that's what a limited warranty deed is. You're just limited to the current owner, but you keep going because you're smart. So you walk down the street and there's another person. And this person says, "Hi, would you like to buy my home? I mean, here it is. I have all this property. I've lived here for years." And you say, "Do you have an interest in the home?" And the person says, "Of course I have an interest." "Well, what about the people that lived here before you?" "Oh, yes, you know what? Before I bought this home, I did a full search. I looked through everything and I made sure I had clear title before I purchased this home so that there would be no surprises." And you said, "Oh, well, if I buy your home, what kind of deed would I get?" And the person says, "You would get a general warranty deed." And what that means is I'm going to guarantee everything that has happened to this home since I've been here, all the transactions, everything that you would ever want to know. Plus, I'm going to give you a warranty on everybody who lived here before me. I'm telling you, I'm giving you clear title. So this is what's called a general warranty deed. It warrants everything as far back as they did the search when that current owner purchased the home. So that is going to be your best type of deed. It's going to be the safest deed for the buyer. Your limited warranty deed is limited to the current owner only, okay? And then your quitclaim deed is only going to be a transfer of what interest the person selling you that interest has in the property, which can be very little. They might not have complete ownership. There's no warranties or guarantees that come with a quitclaim deed. Now, why do all these deeds exist? You're asking if the general warranty deed is the best one. Well, the reason why they all exist is because, as you'll learn later, as you progress in the legal profession and in the field of property, you will learn that each one of them has their place. But for the purposes of today, remember those three things. You've got your quitclaim deed, your limited warranty deed, and your general warranty deed. Have a great day. I'm going to go back inside. The outside is making me nervous.